Addie's coffin represents the burden of Addie's death on her family. The family is forced to carry the coffin on their journey across the Mississippi countryside. The coffin is described as both awkward and needing great care. The characters see the coffin differently. Vardaman sees the coffin as a thing that is smoldering his mother's spirit, whereas Cash sees it as something that is precious.
My mother's a fish. My mother's a fish. Not fish. Not fish.
What are you doing over there? Talking to fish? Quit being so crazy, kid.
Vardaman begins to see Addie's lifeless body as a fish. He makes connections between his mother and the fish and refers to it as her. The thought consumes him so much that a whole chapter is dedicated to the words, "My mother is a fish." He refers to the fish as not fish on page 53.
Gonna make Mom mighty fine coffin. She'll love it. Make it with the special tools and everything. Ma, you like your coffin yet? Huh, Ma? Yeah, she likes it.
Through the use of Cash's tools, he is able to build Addie's coffin to the peak of perfection as well as shelter for his family. How the tools are being described mimics the consistency, showing things staying in steady progression.
Oh no! Gotta get the tool! Get them out! Get the tools!
This idea branches out as the family jumps to rescue the tools while Cash is knocked out. His relationship with the tools can be seen on page 36.
You're the only one who understands me. We both have such a big burden. You and your others, me and this.
The family cow represents the softer, more feminine side of her mother and their shared bond. Dewey Dell turns to the cow, expressing concerns like she would to her mother. She finds common ground with the cow as they both share a burden.
I love you, my horsey. I can tell you really want an apple. Get away from me, you sweet son of a bitch. As seen on page 13.
The horse represents a love-hate relationship like the one he had with his mother that was unseen by outsiders.
In As They Lay Dying, Vardaman connects his lifeless mother to a fish.
The relationship between Jewel and his horse represents the shared love-hate relationship he had with his mother.
Addie's coffin represents the burden of Addie's death on her family.
The cow represents the shared feminine bond between Addie and Dewey Dell.
Tools mimic consistency, showing things staying in steady progression.
Oh, this is gonna be such an ass wagon. Mom's gonna love it. Ma, you like wagon? I'm fired.
See, oh crap.